Hi, I'm Lane, and I'm genderqueer. I just woke up from my nap, and this is actually my fifth attempt of making this video on this QA thing. My friend helped me came up with those questions to answer regarding being genderqueer and what it means to me. And for me, being genderqueer, the easiest way to explain is that I don't fit into the binary of either male or female, that I don't feel like I am a boy or a girl, that I'm just something outside of the system, or you can say I'm something in between, that I'm walking the line, like I like to say it that way. And um, yeah, and there are many different ways of being genderqueer. There are agender, bigender, androgynous, androgyny, and just a bunch of other labels. But I like to just say I'm genderqueer because that's just easy and whatever. Um and labels, they don't define you. You define the labels. So I think in that sense, um, those labels are just for it to be easier to explain to people, or at least for me, it's for me to easier explain to people and um to come out. I guess I've been coming out to some of my friends as being genderqueer or as being trans, and yeah. And let's get down to the questions before I start like ranting and whatever. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's in my room. It's not very good, and my hair is a mess. I need a haircut like pretty desperately. Um, but yeah, I'm getting the haircut in Monday. Yeah. Anyway, so the first question: what made you realize you were genderqueer? When did you realize you were genderqueer? I think my answer will be I always knew that I just like I never fit in. I can never kind of live up to the expectation people have for my for my sex, and um, I also don't fit into the, I like to say stereotypically, the stereotypical idea of either male or female. And that started when I was really young, like I think it's like even in kindergarten or even before kindergarten, when I was watching like movies or uh, uh, reading books. I always identify, or I always relate better with the characters that are androgynous, like they're either gender ambiguous or they're effeminate guys or butch girls, just things like that. And so yeah, I guess it's just like always being a thing for me, and but more actively saying coming out like saying I am genderqueer started like maybe last year, like towards the end of last year when I was doing more research on gender identity and on sexuality and looking into the community and whatnot. And that's when I started to actively saying like, hey, I am genderqueer, I don't fit into your binary, and please refer to me as they instead of he or she, and I am not a boy or a girl, and just stuff like that. And um, what are the perks of being genderqueer, and what are the downsides? I think it's kind of like two sides of a coin. I guess you can say that because of being genderqueer, I'm fluid and I kind of like move around. Um, so I guess I can relate to more people that I can relate to I can relate to boys, I can relate to girls, I can relate to lesbians, I can relate to gays, and I can also relate to straight people. Um, yeah, and just according to different circumstances, but um, it is also a downside because at the same time, I don't really fit into any of those categories. I don't really fit into any of the groups. So, um, yeah, it's kind of lonely sometimes, and a really a minority, and a lot of people don't really understand, and it's hard to explain in like one or two sentences and stuff like that, and it's very easy to be misgender, and there are other really obvious things like dysphoria. Yes, I do experience dysphoria when there is the gap, and there's this location between my gender identity and how my body biologically display, and also uh, at least for me recently I've been uh, coming across this problem. Like it's basically about relationship. Like how do you get into a relationship as a genderqueer, and how to get your partner to understand, or how do you even get to know people to begin with? Because I know it's confusing and it confuses people, and sometimes it scares. It gets things complicated, and I don't really know which group I should be looking into, and saying I have a crush on someone, and I find out, oh, okay, they're gay or they're straight. Either way, I don't know if I have a chance or not. I guess it depends on the person, and but also that could also be a perk because I guess it gets me more um more space and more more room to explore and to just kind of be open-minded, I guess. Um, yeah, those are the two questions I'm answering in this video. It's about to go on to 10 minutes. I don't want to get over 10 minutes because that would be too long. And so I will be edited here. And if there's any questions, feel free to ask. And like or comment or whatever. Just if you like this video, and I'm sorry I'm like sleepy and whatnot. And yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.